What's been your biggest failure?
What has been my biggest failure? Oh God, where do you start? I'm Chef Bruno Zacchini, owner, operator, founder of the crazy circus that is Pizza Bruno, Orlando, Florida. Some things I do differently. If I had to start from scratch tomorrow, maybe have a plan, do a little research on what it's like to actually own and operate a business, because owning a restaurant and being a chef are two different things entirely. And I'd say the other one is maybe ask for some help, because I decided to do everything on my own at the start, and that really wasn't the best move. And it took me a while to figure out, hey, this is easier if you get maybe some help. So those are some of the biggest things. Things I learned while operating Big Bruno's Bites, which you don't know is a food cart that I managed to put on the ground and actually serve food from for about 3 years ago, over a decade ago-ish, from a red light. So what I learned from that experience was sometimes you just have to do it. Nobody coming for you to save you. If you're in business, you work for yourself, no one's coming to rescue. So a lot of times I just had to get out there and put my big boy pants on and make it work. And there was a lot of times there's a lot of adversity. I mean, it was a food truck, so weather and all the things that you can't plan for or expect. You know, you expect certain things, but sometimes you're like, I didn't know that would happen, or a gas line blow up on you and stuff like that. You just got to get out there and get it done. But a lot of hard work, a lot of long hours, just getting it done despite how you felt that day. And I learned that over time. And that's what I still do today, because there's a lot of things I don't want to do, but here I am. So a personal habit that contributes to my success on a daily basis, I think it's self-care. And I mean self-care as far as physical activity, a physical activity, a lot of stuff that involves taking care of your body, your mind, spirituality, all those things you have to make time for and actually do to maintain a level of sanity, especially in this business, especially at this time, despite how tired I am. And also some other things I do on the side to maintain my mental health. I have some group of people that I speak with on a regular basis that really help me through issues and problems that, they might have gone through before. And that's great to have people that have experienced things that you might not have, but they have, and for them to walk you through their experience so you don't feel like you're on your own, which is very important. The one thing I think a restaurant can do to lead directly to success, you can't do one thing and succeed in the restaurant business. You can't just get food cost right. You can't just get the timing of your food down. You can't just make that first impression perfect, because you have to make the second, the third, the fourth. You have to hit that food cost number every week with a fluctuating price point. You have to get labor costs right. And that's one of the hardest things to do. It's not a one thing you can do, it's a multitude of things that you have to almost get perfect every week, every day. And that's like unbelievable. So it's not a one thing that leads to success, ever. I think my biggest failure, and I say this in a sense of like my inability to just stick to one thing, is my biggest failure. Whether it's the menu, whether it's a way we do something, I have a problem with changing things. It's very hard for me to just go down the tracks and keep it that way. I've never been that way, much to my detriment. So that's a lesson I'm learning, that I have to pause and maybe just let things be cool for a little bit and not insert myself, insert my own insanity, craziness, whatever, because I want to do more and I can do more, but ultimately that isn't what either, the guest wants or the staff is okay with doing. So that's what I'm learning, is to be more focused instead of just doing what I want when I want on a whim, because in business that's not really great for longevity, I should say. How much would I attribute to hard work or luck? Luck is weird. I don't know if it's luck. I don't know if you can put a quantify luck. I don't know if that's a thing. Hard work, yeah. Lucky, maybe. I think just being dumb enough to keep going, regardless of opinions or thoughts or feelings, or physically being exhausted to the point of all I could do is throw my legs over the bed to just come in again and open the doors and start it up again. I don't know if that's luck. I mean, yeah, certainly hard work. Is it smart? I don't know. Not really. I don't know. So luck and hard work, I think both go hand in hand, because if you're sitting there wanting something, the only way you're going to get it is if you actually apply yourself. You know, there's a big thing that I say is like, people want to. I want to do this thing. That's cool, you know, but you know, you have to do something about it, right? Like, you can want all day to want to do something, but it just really comes down to just taking the step, whether it's opening a business, starting a new hobby, going on a trip. It doesn't matter. There's so many things that like people have like, well, I want to do this. You have to do it, man. Like, and there's no one else that can do that but you. Like, you're in your own shoes, right? You have to left foot, right foot. And that's, I think, part of success, you know, is getting rid of the want to and put your money where your mouth is, regardless of the outcome, right? Regardless of your success or failures, or am I getting paid this week, or whatever, dude. It's gonna suck, or it's gonna be awesome, but there will be glimpses of awesome, and your feelings like luck will be there on your side if you put the right energies towards it. Who should you visit and talk to next, and why? Lexi at Swine & Sons. She's one of the hardest working people I've ever met in my life. Also a talented chef, just awesome overall. She's wonderful. So I would say Lexi. I'd be interested to hear what she has to say. She used to yell at me at Luma all the time back in the day. I was a terrible cook. So she would be a great conversation.